Hello, welcome to Big Sample Times, and this is my first video on YouTube. I hope you enjoy and stay tuned. For this video, I am mainly gonna be talking about how I got this hair to this hair. Okay, from the beginning, I have really dark hair, dark curly hair, and I wanted something different, so a couple years ago, around 2013, that's when I did it red. Last year was the first year I actually dyed it myself red. So what I used, if you want to know, like in this image, this is what my hair looked. What I used was the L'Oreal for dark hair only in magenta, and I used 20 developer. Just mix those two together and then put it on my hair, and really simple, really easy, and left it for how long the instructions said. After, I would say, a couple months, so this was around October, I really wanted to do pastel hair. I was researching it, I was looking at how people would do it, just asking like professionals just to see how I can achieve pastel hair. So, it's a long process, and I really, at that time, I was researching a lot. So, if you really want to get your hair to a different color, or something from, say, like from my red to blonde, do your research. Don't just go blindly in it, because sometimes it's better to do your research, know which products you want to use. When I was really prepared to do this, I decided to do it in March, end of March. I already had a Sally's card, so I started getting products. So the first step that I used to get to a light blonde hair was to remove the red. Now, red's really hard to remove. For me, I try to wait till it fade, but it kind of just turned to like an orange. So what I've read was that Colorfix is really good to take permanent hair colors out. So I purchased that at Sally's. Got the package. Comes with 3 parts. You don't have to use the third part, just use the first 2 parts. So then I mixed those two, put it in my hair, and this is how it turned out. It was still kind of orange, so what I had to do was do it a second time. So after I did that, a lot of the color removed as much as I could, and since my hair was red, it was lightened up at certain areas, but like at the roots it was dark because I had regrowth at that time. So after that, I started to bleach it. So what I used for this bleach was, in this image, the Quick Blue L'Oreal lightener, and I used 30 developer. I used the ion sensitive scalp one. Now, you can use 20 developer, but it would take you longer and it probably won't lift it to the amount you want to get. Then I did that, left it in for about 45 minutes and washed it out, and noticed that I missed some spots. So I don't have an image, but just imagine you had brown spots. So I had to go through that and fix it, those little areas. I try not to get the rest of the hair, but just the parts I missed. Then, and to tell you, this was all one day. Wouldn't suggest that. Do it little by little. So after that, I used the Wella T18. It makes it like a ashy blonde hair. So I used that. Also bought 20 developer because it's just to use 20 developer, and you mix those two together. And when you mix them, it does turn purple, so don't worry about that. That's just to help get it to that ashy color. So if you're worried about your hair turning purple, it won't turn your hair purple. So after that, I had blonde hair like this photo, and after that, I tried to put the color in. So what I used was the Tresemme and Purple Haze Manic Panic, like in this image. Manic Panic, if you put the whole thing in your hair, the whole container of the Purple Haze, it'll be just dark purple. But what I read that you can do it this way, and it probably save you a lot of money too. So you just use a little bit of the Manic Panic and then add a conditioner, maybe about a cup of conditioner. So like in this image, this is what it turned out. Then I put it all over my hair, and it didn't really take it in. So I was like wondering why it didn't change its color to like a lavender. So I waited a few days to do it again, and this time it did take some in, but this is what it turned out. So what I did was, actually, I did a really dark purple this time. So instead of lavender, I was starting to do it purple. So, but I just used a little bit more. Still use conditioner, put a little bit more, and this is what it looked like. And the color was able to take in, so I really enjoyed that. But after a while, I kind of wanted my hair to be a lighter blonde so I could do it a little bit better for pastel hair. So this was about 3 months later. I did the process all again. At that time I was trying to fade purple out. It didn't work as well, so what I did was use the color fix again, and sometimes it's best not to use it on dark dyes, but with this it did work really well. So after that, I retouched up my roots. My roots were about this long. Do not wait for that long to your hair, because you're gonna have to probably do it twice, because my hair was naturally dark. After that, I had it all bleached, and make sure you don't overlap it, because if you overlap hair that's been processed too soon, it will feel gummy, which is not a good sensation. And if you need to, invest in after hair care, like deep conditioners, like coconut oil, just things that will strengthen your hair. It's best to do that anyways, to invest it, but especially when you're doing this, invest in those products. And then after that, my hair was pretty healthy again. Oh, also I used the this product right here. And yes, this does work. It puts protein back into your hair, and it will make your hair feel soft again. So I would suggest investing in this especially. I had my doubts at first, but this is a really good product. So after that, I did get it into a light blonde hair. So I did like a pastel, another pastel, like a bluish gray. And in another video, I will be showing you how I got to that color. But this is just how my experience of doing my hair to get to this point. And this is the end of the video. Hopefully you liked this. If you did, please like and subscribe. I will be having another video soon, probably by the end of this week or next week, with that pastel color tutorial. So please stay tuned for that. And here down below I have like Twitter, my Instagram, so if you want to check those out as well, hopefully you will come back and watch. And thank you for watching my first video on YouTube on this channel, and hopefully to see you soon again. So see you later. Bye.